Well, are you ready for some gold medal action? As here it comes. Sofya Velikaya of Russia, Cecilia Berder of France, and a big hometown crowd here to cheer on Sofya Velikaya. How tough is this going to be for Cecilia Berder?
Oh, it's as tough as it gets, really. I mean, the highest ranked fencer left in the competition, Sofya Velikaya, but she's fenced pretty well today. It's all about the start. It's all about how Berder can manage the beginning of the match. If she can control it and stay in control going up to the first break, she has a chance. If Velikaya pulls away, this is all over very quickly.
Well, we saw Anna Marton come out, go into the break down by 1 point.
Yeah. But for me, she didn't have the control of the fight. The momentum had swung very much towards Velikaya after a fantastic start from Marton. Hence, what I said, you know, have control of it, still be in the match. I think we both knew that Velikaya was going to come out against Marton in the second period and blow it all the way, and she did. So Berder has to get to that first break with at least 50% of the control. But the first one goes to the Russian. Bit of a scrap in the middle, and now Luigi Martellotti is signaling something to the referee. The microphone wasn't turned on.
Marius FRA of Romania is our referee for this match. Nice move from Berder there, drawing Velikaya in and then springing.
She's very much one to work on pulling her opponent's attack forward, and if the attack doesn't come, then sneaking in with a little cheeky attack on preparation. But she's often looking for a second intention parry riposte or a counter block action. Velikaya getting the parry riposte this time.
Berder is looking to her coach. She asked for a video review. She says 2 actions to Marius FRA. Papatore is the video referee, but the call stands. And Berder using her second appeal.
I think that could be her appeals done and dusted within the first 20 seconds of the fight. Well, she looks in absolute control, Sofya Velikaya. She did, of course, win the individual title back in Catania in 2011, so she will be potentially repeating that this evening.
Nothing given there.
Signs of frustration from the French fencer. That's not good at this stage. Absolutely, totally dominating this fight, the Russian. But somehow Berder is able to land a counteraction, flying backwards.
I don't know how she managed that. Let's have a look.
luck. Well, you call it luck. That actually was a deliberate action from the French fencer. Beautifully timed how she was able to skip up in the air and land a counteraction. Very skillful. That's her attack. All of a sudden, you see how quickly the momentum changes in the fight. Once, 5 seconds ago, I was saying that Velikaya is in total control. 2 hits from Berder, and all of a sudden, she looks like she's got the ball by the bit by the front. So she's all of a sudden, that one hit has just fired her up.
Can she keep it going? She can. We're level at 7.
How it changes so quickly. Velikaya looked like she was just going to totally run away with this.
Berder can't find the target. And Velikaya, cool, calm, and collected, takes us into the break. But not without a heroic effort from Cecilia Berder.
Well, Berder, I tell you what, turned that fight around with a beautiful counter-action, which I apologise for now. There was no luck involved, and that was very, very deliberate. We look at Sofya Velikaya down there talking to Christian Bauer. He looks a little bit more animated than he was during the semi-final fight. And down at the other end, we see Cecilia Berder with her coach, Jean-Philippe Dorel, and she looks a little bit more composed than she did halfway through that first period, but it was that one hit that turned it around. And I have to say, David, I think Berder's come out of the first period. She's still in touch, and I'd say she had about 50% of the control.
Well, we saw what happened in Velikaya's semi-final match, 8-7, coming out of the break. And she put the pedal to the metal and raced on to a 15-8 victory over Anna Marton. Can Berder keep control here? She must.
She went looking for the blade, though, and Velikaya went round that. Nice compound attack.
No separation there. On the back line. And that's a bad place to be with Sofya Velikaya coming at you. Harry riposte Velikaya, and Berder needs a point. She needs it immediately if she's going to stay in this match.
Frustration boiling over. She's got no more video appeals, but her mask wire has come undone as well. Velikaya is the world champion in the making.
She's doing it again. And this may very well end like the last one. Another 7-1 run on the way. Now there's Berder. She's got one back. She needs a lot more. she's going to have to dig deep.
Well, we've seen bigger deficits turned over here. And she's scored 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in a row. 3 hits in a row. She's back within 2. One more, and we might see the jitters coming over the Russian. Here she comes.
Into dangerous territory.
Attack is parried. There's no riposte from Berder. Velikaya comes back at her again. Her leg seems to have gone into spasm, or she's just shaking it, shaking off maybe a bit of cramp. The coach came out. I think he was slightly panicked because she looked like she was in spasm, but I think she was actually deliberately shaking that leg to get rid of a bit of cramp. She looks okay. Well, I say she looks okay.
Well, Marius Floria says, do you want a doctor? She says no.
This amazing season from Velikaya. Never been off the podium in all the 5 World Cups and 3 Grand Prix, and the European champion. Is she going to top it off by becoming the world champion?
No separation. Berday's got to dig a little deeper. Trying to walk off that cramp in her hip, in her right hip. Nothing there.
The referee's having a look at this, and he's given it to Sofya Velikaya, the 2011 world champion, becomes the 2015 world champion.
And Cecilia Berder on the piece. Devastated. She had no video review to use. And Sofya Velikaya is our 2015 Women's Sabre World Champion. And you have to have a lot of respect for the way that Cecilia Berder put up a big fight. She didn't give up, she stayed in it. But in the end, there was just no getting over that hill.
Well, to me, like, Velikaya came out in about 2nd or 3rd gear, and Berder was in neutral, quite frankly. She then got up to 3rd gear, and perhaps even went into 4th gear, so Velikaya just stepped it up, pushed the accelerator, and the same thing happened a little bit later on the fight. Berder came back at her, but Velikaya was in control from the start. Whenever Berder got within 2, she just accelerated away from her. Brilliant, brilliant performance from the Russian to top off a quite fabulous season where she's been on the podium at every single event.
Gold for Velikaya, silver for Cecilia Berder. And we've got another gold medal match to come. A new